Have a holly jolly Christmas. Hello, 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 hello. You know what? This live is going to be short. I just wanted to do a check in. Um, I hope everyone had a lovely Thanksgiving, of course, and that your Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas, be even better. It had been a minute since I had touched base, and I just kind of wanted to uh, do just that touch base. I was on Instagram and reading, and one of the posts had up asking how folks were doing, and I went ahead and I looked through the post, and it didn't sound like folks was doing so hot spiritually and mentally just by their comments. So, of course, if you feel like jumping off a bridge, please seek help. Um, if you're going through some things, uh, with a loved one, make sure you talk it out with somebody close, or centers or agencies that have people available. A lot of times, health plans cover things like that. Yeah, as far as things I've been up to, well, I pretty much stay on here letting y'all know what I'm up to. Selfish just came on. If I had known earlier, I would have did this live a little, maybe another time, but I've already booked the room, so I'm here. Um, Speaking of selfish, I went ahead and visited the Ugly Girls Club last night, and I paused what I was doing at the time because I've been working for the past 2 days on loading um, bags. I want my focus this year for Christmas to be bags and getting those loaded on my Etsy page. So I spent all day doing that, and then I'm still working on uploading bags. I thank the people who give me hope and inspire me uh, that I got these bags going and uploading them. I did, when I finished the bags, I got accepted for the Amazon Merch on Demand program yesterday. I was with my mom at the doctor's office. She got her eyes checked and some other things. And so I worked on that. And then while I was there, I got the email saying I was approved. So I will work on that once I finish on my Etsy. Um, that way I can get started on that and combine it with my Amazon Influencers program. I'm very thankful. Uh, I can't say the year has been easy. It's had its up and downs. I'm very thankful I've got a roof over my head, clean water, food. Um, a lot of times I take the bus, so I get to pass by the people sleeping on the sidewalk um, off of like 38th and Meadows. It's really heartbreaking. Um, the church I go to sometimes, because pretty much church is every day for me. I go to A Course in Miracles, and I'm with Valerie Love, and she does training, mental training there at 4 o'clock on YouTube, FaceTube, and some other places. But I do go to church with my parents sometimes, and they do have programs available for those at Eastern Star who help with homelessness and housing and food, the food situation. So that's nice to be a part of that. What would be even better though is them having the skills or obtaining skills or being around people who elevate them to climb higher by teaching some skills um, to earn money and funds after providing them the basic necessities such as food, clothing, and housing. I actually talked with one of my, it's been a little cold and nippy here. So I have been, even though I take the bus, I have been catching Uber. I landed my first 50th ride the other day. And we talked about the homeless situation and how things are not enough. And then, speaking of which, I believe, just built a complex in Georgia. Congrats to him for doing so because it's really bad there as well, especially by Magic City and by the old Payless in Atlanta. I imagine it's probably bad everywhere. I did learn that they do have heating facilities here in Indiana, and they keep a list at the library um, for those who need some heating during some of the coldest parts of the year. However, none of them are open during the nighttime. It is mainly door um, daylight hours. So keep them in prayer. Um, if you have a center, donate. If you can do some hands on, do some hands on. I've done all of those. Um, but just to address that first. While I was away, I did join a couple of more 90 sites. I had talked about 90 sites back in August, but I never got a chance to load on the page for some extra change. So I'm on FanView, Fansly, iFans, and I do have a few things on the um, since my issue is traffic, I'm going to create some traffic jams, literally. I believe between the hub and the Amazon, that's probably, and Etsy, that's probably mainly Amazon and the hub. That's probably going to bring me the traffic uh, that I need, literally. Um, my local library is having movie nights. I haven't watched a movie in a very long time. That might be something for me to do. Uh, I'm normally busy loading stuff everywhere on the internet. You can call me a digital girl. And so, but I do like watching them when I have an opportunity. I did read a book. I did rent a book. They had this cute little tree up here. They were so thoughtful. I'll post the tree later. They made a Christmas tree out of books. So I had to stop and get a picture of me with the Christmas tree with the books. Um, I did have in my email one of the guys that he said he felt like a fool. One of the ladies asked him what he did, and he told her he writes books, and she was like, "Oh, so you're pretty much a freeloader. You do this and that." And he was like, if he had thought of it at the time, he would have told her, "The people who write the books are the ones who bring you your movies, your screenwrites, your Broadways, your entertainment. The people writing are the ones who bring you your songs, things of that nature. So they are equally important in the world as someone who chooses not to tap in to their more creative side. Okay, so just a reminder. I haven't even unraveled it yet, but I do like comics, and as most of y'all know, I did just post Spider Girl. Posted it on Facebook, and I think I posted it in the comments section of my Spider Girl poem that I did at an open mic. Hello, whoever's tuning in, darling. Hope you're having a lovely day. So I'll flip through that and see what kind of adventures await me in that. But I thought that was a really creative idea um, in regards to using books as a Christmas tree. You know what? There's a lot of things going on in the world that I could talk about. This war, hate the wars going on over stupidity. That's what that is. Um, Overseas, um, could talk about P Diddy, but I don't feel like it. um, I think enough people are talking about that. I hate that that situation happened. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Uh, yeah, I could talk about relationships and dating and uh, colorism and expectancies as far as men and women. I don't feel like doing that either. I just hope And overall, generally, that your mental health is okay, that your well-being is okay, that if you need help, that you seek it from the appropriate people, um, not particularly in a bottle. And then I believe that is about it. Like I said, this was just to touch base since I read that post. Not everyone, I remember from working in the nursing home a long time ago, it was a real hard time for the clients there that I had. I did home care, long, ancient. It has to have been like 10, 11, 12 years actually. This was the time, we used to say they go in threes. So this was the time that either families did or didn't come by. And then if we had one person passing, then we automatically knew two more in the nursing home were going to pass as well. We would say they passed in threes. So if you have older loved ones, please make sure that you do go check on them and visit them and love on them. I'm headed to my externship, but I did want to touch base on that. I will post up a few things later, like the Christmas tree. And then I did go to Easter Star Thanksgiving service. It was delicious. The choir did a phenomenal job, as well as the preacher. So I didn't. They are on YouTube, just in case you all were not aware. If you want to watch the full clip, but I did get um, some of the choir singing while they were in their moment, doing their thing. Amen. Yeah. Drop a comment. Uh, check in. Let me know you're alive. Oh, Nelson said hi the other day. He's the guy I seen down at, I finally met from YouTube at the uh, Griffles Plasma Center. It's good to get to know folks and not just through a computer screen. So, yes, indeed. One day at a time, one breath at a time, one step at a time. If you need a moment, pause, take a breath, regroup, do your chants and your meditation and whatever else that helps you um, stay afloat. All right, much love. Be well. And oh, I got a I got a contract coming up. I sent it last week for books. So I got 4 books I want endorsed by JLK. So I'm working on that and then doing some edits before I send it over to him. Um, so a lot going on, but I didn't forget about y'all. Um, yeah. So just wanted to kind of tune in. Much love, smooches. Mwah.